Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Apologies for the intrusion. I am Paladin Marith of Meridia'S order. High Priestess Alara has sent me to find you and request your help. Please, follow me to our sanctum.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Forgive my haste. Being truthful, I'm not sure why Alara feels she needs you so immediately. I do what she asks of me. All I know is that word has reached us that Meridia has a new champion, and the High Priestess of our order wants to make contact. Thank you. It's not too far from Meridia's statue. I'll escort you there. The sanctum isn't too far. I don't expect us to lose each other, but I'll mark it on your map, just in case.
Whatever you need, Dragonborn. Just say the word.
The people of this city may seem aloof, but they are still very welcoming.
You must expect. Well, here we are. Alara is up front.
Carice, are you keeping up with your studies?
Of course, High Priestess. In fact, Veltath believes he has located a lost text.
This is wondrous news. Our Lady will be pleased. And I'm sure she will be proud of your work. I know I am.
Nice getup. At least you won't be
Thank
dragging
you, High
behind.
Priestess. That means a lot to me.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Meridia's new champion, it's an honor. Champion of Meridia, I have something to ask of you. This is Meridia's sanctum, and we are Meridia's order. Here, we freely worship and operate as Meridia's instruments, bringing her cleansing light to this place. Meridia has commanded us to root out all undead evils across Skyrim and protect its people from their dangers. We have not heard from Our Lady in some time now, but we continue to act in her honor. Champion, may I first of all say it is an honor to make your acquaintance. I'm Alara, High Priestess of Meridia's order, and her sanctum here in Skyrim. We require the assistance of Our Lady's champion, but, if I may, it would be an honor to witness why Our Lady chose you. A small taste of trust, if you will.
I know you must have a lot of questions, and I'm sure they'll all be answered in time.
We've received word that a necromancer has taken up residence in Solitude. Usually, I dispatch one of our paladins under the protection of Meridia to purge the evil from the city, but these are uncertain times. To be truthful, Our Lady has not spoken to us in, well, a long time. I can't risk one of my people, and I hear you have a reputation for this work. This necromancer has been practicing their vile arts in the Hall of the Dead, defiling corpses and violating the sanctity of death.
Nice speaking to someone who does.
Exterminate them with the full spite of Meridia'S power, then return to me. I'm sending Paladin Marith with you. She will observe you. Not that I won't trust your word, but it's better to be sure.
It's my pleasure, champion. I'll follow you. Solitude isn't too far from here. I'd have the guards.
Arms and armor, forged by a master craftsman. You shouldn't leave Solitude without trying our fish. Best in Skyrim.
Moving unseen. Gotta keep my wits about me.
Back away from me, cur. Back away from me.
It's fine. I didn't want those few hairs anyway. How could you do that? Well, that's that. I'm sure Meridia is pleased. It's fine. It's only my feet you're stepping on.
Won't fail.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
The platform to the right of the gate was where Pelagius III delivered his crazy speeches.
You there. A master of death does not simply die, but you will. Rise, my minions!
It's sad that you don't care.
Do you bring news, champion? It pleases me to hear this, champion. Marith?
It's true. The necromancer is as dead as the creatures they raise.
Excellent. I'm glad to know I can count on you, champion. I suppose it's time I tell you why I need your help. We're traveling, champion. Gather what you need and speak with me when you're ready. Are you ready to ride? We're traveling to the Shrine of Meridia. It's not far. I'll need to speak with you when we get there, away from open airs. I'll lead the way. Archpaladin Larison, I'm traveling. You're in charge.
Yes, High Priestess. Shall I provide you with an escort?
I'm sure the champion is all I need, Larison.
Mind yourself, fool.
The statue isn't too far, so I'm sure you know that. I hope we don't encounter too many beasts along. What was that?
Gloves are coming off.
Good, that's done. Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh, stop showing off. Stop.
I don't get it with something like the cold Skyrim air fuels my own veins. Sometimes I don't really even know what's going on. I suppose it's insignificant. Shield or flee?
I'm not responsible for what happens now. So you choose death?
dragon is a combination of magic and nature. It's really amazing.
Well, here we are. Listen, I can't trust you, can I? Yes, I know, you're right. I don't know if any of the others have mentioned it, but Meridia hasn't spoken to us in some time. Months ago, we would hold regular communications with Our Lady. She would give us guidance and command us. But no longer. Years ago, when I first became devout to Meridia, she gave me the ability to see things before they happened. This ability has been essential to our survival and has guided me in leading Meridia'S order. Without it, I'd feel lost. I'm hoping with her newly appointed champion here, Meridia will change her mind and speak to me like she used to. To summon Meridia, all you need is something from the corpse of an undead creature. Don't worry, I've already got that part covered. I'll attempt to commune with her. You just stay close. Meridia, Lady of Life and Infinite Energies, I stand here as your humble servant with your newly appointed champion. Please, at your shrine, speak to me and offer me guidance, great lady.
The tales of Serana and her
Eagerly await your
charming
word
death assassin.
and your order.
I'd actually want to
We need
read
your
that.
protection, your benevolence, your wisdom, to prevent the injustices in this world. Please, Lady Meridia, please.
So, what's on your mind? Good luck out there. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon.
Well, that was embarrassing. When you call on Meridia, she's not compelled to answer. If she doesn't want to answer me, then there is a reason. I think it's time I make it clear to the others that I've lost Meridia's guidance. I would appreciate it if you would accompany me on the way back. Wait, what was that noise?
What was that?
Here we go. Down to a moth.
Ashes to ashes.
What a disgrace! No, though, It's not uncommon for necromancers to attack followers of Meridia, to attack this shrine? A sacred place of worship? What a foul deed. Do me a favor. Would you search the bodies for any evidence as to why they may have attacked? I don't wish to sully my hands with their filth. Let's take a look. It seems these necromancers are planning something big. Let me think about this. I think I might have a plan to find out what they're up to. Speak with me again at the sanctum. Gods, I'm too old for this. Greetings. Yes, but they're usually not organized like this. They tend to be random attacks when we travel the streets. Members of the Order will defend themselves, but I will always spare lives when I can, and teach them the errors of their ways. Garen, for example. You should speak to Garen if you haven't already. His presence reminds me of why I live this life. They're not something I take lightly. Sometimes the images are painful to see. I have visions of things that could be, always the most dire outcome. I have foresight into the future of my friends, family. Do you know how much it burns to see our loved ones die over and over again? I suppose it's a small price to pay to prevent potential eventualities. Meridia'S sends these images to me in my sleep, but now my dreams are empty. I haven't quite worked out the entire plan yet. I'm working on a way to find out as much as we can about those necromancers. In fact, I might have an idea about what could help us in the fight against them. Years ago, we held a powerful artifact that helped us in our fight against necromancers and wielders of magic. The stuff is called Summoner's Demise, and has the ability to drain wizards' magicka, preventing them from casting incantations, but it was stolen. A wood elf named Pindar came to us seeking refuge from a group of conjurers, and we took him in. He repaid us by eating all of our food and stealing from us. Amongst the items he stole was Summoner's Demise. Find the stuff, champion. Well, the only person who knows its location now is Pindar, and I have no idea where he is. Try speaking to the others. They might know where he's ended up.
Asgard, my friend. Did you manage to locate the witch's lair?
Aye, that I did. No need to concern yourself with it. They're already dead.
The fool that stole from us. No. If I ever see that witless idiot again, I'll send him to oblivion.
Champion,
One day.
do you mind if I ask you something?
Perhaps one day.
Forgive me, I forgot to introduce myself.
Or any day soon.
I'm Una,
This place will be
acolyte of Meridia'S order.
Here
I
was
just wanted to
leaving myself
know-
going unwanted.
Why did you do it?
Just wait until I tell
Help
you the one about
Meridia.
the orc monk from my war days.
over some ale later.
That's very noble of you. I could see why she chose you to be her champion. Though it leaves me to wonder why she did not ask one of us to purge her temple. I don't know if you've heard from the others, but Meridia has not spoken to us in some time now. It's concerning for us all. Anyway, I won't waste any more of your time. I appreciate you answering my question. I'll see you around. I have no idea who that is. Sorry.
I'm a glorified cleaner. You probably want to be speaking with one of the paladins.
Sorry. I'm letting my frustrations get the better of me. Remember, Luna, Alara teaches us patience, kindness, and to follow Meridia'S benevolence.
Keep yourself safe.
Champion, please don't tell me you're going after him. Whatever your reasons are for doing so, I hope they're good. He's a worm. Apologies, but I don't know where he is, and I wouldn't care if you looked for him either. Walk in Meridia'S light.
This sanctum is full of good... No, but if you see him, break his arm for me. Walk in Meridia'S light.
Farewell.
That I am. Some may call it a curse, but I see it as a blessing in disguise. Many moons ago, when I arrived here after the eruption of Red Mountain, I studied the art of necromancy in a dank cave just west of Windhelm. It was Alara who found me, and taught me the error of my ways, taught me how the gods frown upon those who toy with the conditions of life and death. Whilst I have renounced my ways, Meridia punished me for my wrongdoing. I believe she was right to do so. I hope I'll be forgiven in death, and not spend eternity in a deplorable plane of oblivion, or even worse, the soul can. For now, I guard this sanctum with my life, as both an apology to Meridia and a thank you to Priestess Alara for saving me. Oh, they're purely visual. I think it's Meridia's attempt at irony. I raised the dead, so she made me look undead myself. I'm sure one day I'll come to enjoy her sense of humor. I have no idea who that is, I'm afraid. Try speaking to Marith. She usually keeps an eye on everyone who comes through here. Walk in Meridia'S light.
Cyrodiilians like to mock their opponents in combat by comparing them to mud crabs.
Well, looks can be deceiving. I'll be honest. When I think of Meridia and the other Daedric lords, they don't even come close to being similar. Not all Daedra are evil, and Meridia is certainly not. But truthfully, I'm just happy that I found a group of people who hold my ideals. Alara has done a lot for me, cared for me in my darkest moments, and the Order certainly shares my hatred for the undead. I'm never going to be the most spiritual follower, but I do this with my chosen family at my back, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
That's a good question. Have you ever been to Cyrodiil?
Well, if you've ever spent any time in Anvil, my family hails from there. During the Oblivion Crisis, one of my family members, a warrior named Velman, purged the family home of ghosts roaming the crypt underneath. The story was passed down through generations as a way to inspire us. It certainly seems to have worked on me. I know it worked on my mother. She tried to follow in her father's footsteps. She was cut down by skeletons. Thank you, but I've moved on. I just wished my father could have. He was never the same after she died. He passed away shortly after she did. Do you believe in heartbreak? I agree. I think that's what killed my father. I shouldn't dwell on it. I suppose life is for the alive. I'm not sure where you can find him, but I do know where you can find his mother. Though we shouldn't expect a friendly reception. She lives in a shack close by to Solitude. Maybe she can point you in his direction. Now that I think about it, I'm going to come with you. If you're going after Findar, you could probably use some backup. He's a bit of a snake.
Excellent.
Can I help you? Yes, though Solitude isn't far, so it's not terribly remote. Occasionally my son will visit when he's not in jail. Findar, what do you know of him? Ha! In danger from me beating his sorry hide, maybe. That fetcher has himself locked up in a jail cell in Whiterun. You can find your friend there.
Hello, Findar's mother. Nice to see you. Okay. Still not much of a talker, I see.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give praise, and to serve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9, you walked among us, great Talos, not as God, but as man. But you were once
Ulfric
man.
Stormcloak, the rightful High
and
King.
as man you said,
Not a
let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown, born of the north, where my bread is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land.
Did you want something? Or have you just come to gawk?
Red Legion.
The one and only Findar the Wise, proprietor of stolen goods, friend of the shadows, and soon to be king of the underworld. I've only recently added the Wise part to my name. I'm hoping you'll catch on. What can I do for you? Well, to be correct, I stole several things. What is it then? Do they want their gold? The food I stole? That tiny Meridia'S shrine that was sitting above Lauracine's bed? No, let me guess. You want the staff.
Damn Stormcloak.
It was almost their only valuable possession. I wouldn't be a very good thief if I had robbed them and not taken it. Look, let's make a deal, and I'll give you the staff.
Today they take away your faith. But what of
Get me
tomorrow?
out of this horrid place. Well, to be more specific, I need you to watch my back and protect me whilst I escape. I've already stolen a key from one of the guards, but I can't take on a legion by myself. But with you...
Nay, worse than nothing. The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor.
That's boring, but fine. You might try the jailer by the entrance. I'll wait here, obviously.
Rise up, Stormcloaks! Embrace the word of mighty Talos, he who is both man and divine! For we are the children of man, and we shall inherit both heavens and earth. And we,
The Wood Elf. What about him?
will rule Skyrim forever! Terrible and powerful Talos, we are unworthy servants.
Yes, my thing. At once.
Your grace and benevolence, may we
goody.
truly reach
Come speak with me at my mother's house, just outside.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They are an ancient order. Hardlack White Mane is in a better place now. Or is there any place better than Sovngarde?
Have ascended from the dung of mortality, and now walk among the stars. But you were once man, and as man you said.
By the gods, how many dragons have been felled by your hands? It must be in the dozens by now, at least.
Now, I know who you are, and I know your business.
Sell some of our loot later. It never hurts to get rid of some burden.
tools, wares, and weapons. All for sale at
I'd much prefer to live and let live.
told you a slight lie when I said I would give you the staff. It would have been more apt to say, give you the location of the staff. Last time I saw her, I sold it to a mage who was operating out of Golvunter, an old crypt just outside Riften. I'm not sure if he's still there, but it's worth a look.
So, that's why nobody is very fond of Findar. And here I was thinking we'd be able to go at least one day without seeing a skeleton.
Take this and hope.
Why do they need to scream so much? If they would just give us their gold, we wouldn't need to run them through. Huh? Going to die now, huh?
Something.
Thought I heard something.
Be a little more careful.
Boost!
Didn't even get to ask.
What was that?
Who's?
Huh? Huh?
Your head! We're routed!
What was that?
Is someone there?
Over here!
I can take a lot more than that.
Who's?
This what you want?
Carlos!
too much, Larson.
My deepest respects, High Priestess. But this isn't a simple purging mission. This is deep infiltration. It will be very dangerous.
We both know you and I did things just as outlandish as this back in the day.
I suppose I can't disagree. Do you remember the time we had to search the whole of the North, all whilst dressed in those terrible pilgrim disguises? We weren't fooling anyone, though back then, we were but humble acolytes, desperate to impress the High Priest.
Don't remind me. You know, I used to offer to polish his boots thinking it would gain his respect. If only I knew how wrong I was.
I wouldn't worry. I used to clean his robes on a regular basis. Gods be praised that time has come to an end.
Oh, so you want a little scuffle then? I'd say sorry, but that was definitely your fault.
Welcome back, champion. Were you successful? So you do. I won't ask what you had to go through to get it. That elf has always been tricky. Well, I think you had best hang on to it. You're going to need it for what you're doing next. Myself and Larson have just been working on the plan. In fact, he's spearheading this operation. Speak with him, champion. Keep yourself safe.
Good, you're back. I do indeed. It's rather extensive, so I need you to listen closely. In order to destroy these necromancers, we need to learn about them. More specifically, what they're planning. As you've noticed, they become bolder, and there must be a reason. The letter you found suggests a plot. We just need to find out what it is. From what we see, multiple necromancer groups have joined together. They have been sighted holding meetings across Skyrim. One of these groups we recognize as the Dark Dawn. We want you to infiltrate the group and learn what you can. Luckily for you, whilst you were dealing with that Findar fool, I arranged for you to meet their recruiter. They are openly recruiting. Well, as openly as a group of necromancers can recruit. I expect they'll want you to prove yourself worthy in some way. Whatever it is, I recommend you just do it. Sometimes it is necessary to sacrifice your morals for the greater good. Once there, hopefully you will be invited to join them, and given the location of their hideout. Once you're inside, it's all up to you. Do whatever you can to find out what they are planning, but let me be clear, this is not a purging mission. I expect you'll find them more useful alive. And that being said, if you are compromised, I expect you to do what you must. You're meeting their recruiter, a Deep Moon lookout. Your name is Meridia'S. Unless there are any questions, I suggest you be on your way.
Looks like we're parting ways for now. My advice? Getting good with the leader.
Given that we
Find
don't
out
know
everything
what they're
you need to
planning,
know.
that's a
and
somewhat
try not
difficult
to die.
question.
I'm just starting to like you.
If you've ever met a mage who has mastered, created, or discovered anything they consider to be impressive, then you know their tongues flap loosely. Gain their trust. Better yet, make them indebted to you. That's when you ask them the questions. Remember, your name is Meridia'S. Forget that, and you could leave yourself exposed.
Champion?
Remedi? Remedi, from the letter. Finally, I hate being in this part of Skyrim, so you want to join the Dark Dawn. A man of few words, huh? Good. Well, it looks like you need to take part in the initiation. Well, we've brought a friend to meet you. She was a little shy at first, but I think she's really taken to the idea of getting to know you. Kill her. Then we'll talk about you joining the Dark Dawn.
You men are disgusting. Just let me go home.
Believe me, we'll all be much happier if you shut your mouth. Your death will serve a higher purpose, girl.
You're vile. Please, do the right thing.
You're appealing to the wrong person, harlot. You should have read Meridia'S application letter. She's even worse than we are.
Please, please don't kill me. Please, please don't kill me.
Well, we're waiting.
Yeah!
Nicely done. I thought she'd bleed more. I'd like to formally invite you to join the Dark Dawn. We're in the midst of a big operation, and I think we could use a ruthless character like you. I'd like to formally invite you to join the Dark Dawn. We're in the midst of a big operation, and I think we could use a ruthless character like you. Nicely done. I thought she'd bleed more. I'd like to formally invite you to join the Dark Dawn. We're in the midst of a big operation, and I think we could use a ruthless character like you.
Speak to Drelos. I'm just here to observe.
Nicely done. I thought she'd bleed more. I'd like to formally invite you to join the Dark Dawn. We're in the midst of a big operation, and I think we could use a ruthless character like you.
You're appealing to the wrong person, harlot. You should have read Meridia'S application letter. She's even worse than we are.
Please, please don't kill me.
Nicely done. I thought she'd bleed more. I'd like to formally invite you to join the Dark Dawn. We're in the midst of a big operation, and I think we could use a ruthless character like you. There's plenty of time to find out about that. Our sanctuary is next to Ranvig's Fest. I'll mark it on your map. When you arrive, speak with Talani the High Elf. She's a bit of a gossip if you ask me, but she'll tell you everything you need to know.
Hurt you. You've got to believe me. I'll return the favor.
No! Yeah!
No need to explain. I can only put up with so much, you know.
There you are.
When will you start taking accountability? Not worth it. Can't break my spirit.
here we go.
Has the concept of coexisting never occurred to you?